It all started on me.
Not nice!
What do you think of me?
Cool. I think of you. Tall.
Oh.
And mean. And you leave orange peels in your room. Now can I do the cartwheel?
So Luna. So I'm doing this thing for my filmmaking class. I'm gonna ask you some questions, alright?
Okay.
Okay? Is that alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll dance at it.
What? Just leave those there. So what do you think of your brother?
Great.
What else?
Beautiful. I love you.
Said any last words?
Yeah. Last word.
What do you think of your son?
What do I think of my son? Is that the first question?
That's the first and only question.
First and only question. Oh. What do I think of my son? I'm very proud of my son. I think my son is incredibly intelligent. I think that my son brings a very broad spectrum of amazing, wow, I don't even know the word. It's hard. You just bring so much to the table. You know, you're really, really well-rounded. An amazing writer. You're a great friend. You're a kind human. And your willingness to be open to new ideas is impressive to me. I'm frequently filled with pride when I think of you. And you've really shown your sister how to be a loving, caring human, which is great to watch. I think it's amazing that you know how to fly airplanes, and
I love flying.
a kind, giving, loving, caring, really bright human that has an amazing future ahead of him.
So Mom, what do you think of your son?
I think that you are But I see you becoming a very honorable man. I see you growing into being an honorable man. I see you thinking and thoughtfulness, and I get really excited seeing how your interests deepen, like from flying to politics and foreign policy. You drive me insane the way you antagonize your sister. So there's that. And the orange peels everywhere. There's that. But mostly I think you're awesome. And I love you madly. Do I want to say anything else? I'm excited to see who you're going to become. I think you're a rad person. And I really like you, not as like my son, but as a human. I think you're a really cool human. And yeah, it's fun watching you become who you are.
My name is Seamus.
And what do you like to do?
I love to fly, draw, write, take photos, and fascinate myself with the inner workings of international affairs.
What are some of the magazines you get?
I get an array of magazines, all the way from flight training magazines to High Country News, Mother Jones, and other, let's say, just left-wing magazines that are riddled with socialist ideas. I like to be outdoors, but sometimes it's just funner to sit at home and sit in front of my son. I sit in front of my flight simulator a lot of the time when I have free time, and that's kind of like what I take my free time up with. It's fun. It keeps me entertained, I guess. Maybe for most people it's not very entertaining, but for me it is.
What's your most recent flight?
I've been doing a bunch of flights around Alaska. I mean, because they're short hops, they're more interesting. And there are a lot of like gravel strips or airstrips, so they're fun to land on and sometimes hard to spot in the tundra, which looks very similar to that gravel terrain.
What do you want to say? Last thoughts, last words. What do you want to say to these folks?
I don't know. I mean, again, it's very lonely these days.